Good afternoon, my friends. I'm so glad to be back with you. We had a little bit of a rough day yesterday. Yesterday was the day we knew that I'm going to put my makeup on with you today, nothing special. And every time that I wear this Gwen Stefani lip gloss that I literally love, I've got to show you some of my favorites. And this Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to do my whole skincare routine with you, I promise. But this is Gwen Stefani. I always say something else. So this time, the white matter is obviously getting so big on my head, I had to write it down so I would remember it. I didn't spell it right, but at least I was looking at what did I say? I have glasses now. But anyway, we had a rough day yesterday because I told you my other son, David, the oldest son, he's the oldest son. Daniel's 44 and Christina's 58 and Dawn's just 50. She's the one I did the makeup on for the youngest daughter, and David's 49. Well, David never goes to the doctors much. He just lets everything pass and works all the time. Well, he'd been feeling really, really bad. And for him to say he felt really bad was unusual. He never complains. Just, I go to work with 102 fever. But anyway, he was feeling really, really bad. So he actually went to one of those emergency centers because he was getting terrible pains in his stomach. I think I mentioned it before. Daniel was just getting over that flu thing or whatever that was. So David went there and found out he had a bleeding ulcer, and it was actively bleeding and had been bleeding for so long that he lost over 20 pounds. So he was scheduled for surgery. Everything became terrifying. Then they said, okay, he stopped bleeding, so they were going to just do endoscopy and colonoscopy on him. This is the RCMA that I told you professional makeup artists use, and you can use this all over your face. I'm just using it for concealer right now, but I really might use it all over my face. You go, honey, you okay? Knock me out of the chair. But anyway, so we were all worried, so he went ahead and got a colonoscopy scheduled for yesterday, Tuesday. And colonoscopy for Tuesday and an endoscopy at the same time. And they wanted to make sure his ulcer had stopped bleeding. And it has stopped bleeding. We were so glad. But in the middle of the night, I got a phone call at 3 a.m. that Dawn had fallen, a clone of her mother here. And I busted my head with a giant knot. Looked like somebody beat me with an axe. And my nose, actually, I have a scar on my nose. It left a scar right there. But I just put some makeup on it. And she busted her lip. And on my watch, they discovered that I was unconscious, but only for 10 seconds, not the full 3 minutes, just 10 seconds I was unconscious from my fall. She had the same exact fall, tripped over her dog. She has a Rottweiler. I have giant, half St. Bernard, half German Shepherd here that weighs 210. So he bumps into me and throws me into a wall, and this is what happened to her. Her Rottweiler was asleep on the floor. She didn't see him. It was in the dark, 3 o'clock in the morning. She got to go to the bathroom, tripped over him, flew across the bathroom floor where I threw across the kitchen, busted her lip, which was literally hanging off. She has 33 stitches in her mouth and the concussion. In the middle of the night. We had David and Dawn both in the hospital at the same time. The entire family was a nervous wreck. I mean, everybody was like, oh no, they're both in the hospital at the same time. So Daniel took over as the manager, because my son's the manager, but Daniel took over and he just gotten over that sickness. But everything's great because God looks over us so much. I mean, I have fallen at almost 77 years old. As you know, I fell 3 times. The second time I busted the back of my head, and that's when they thought I had it's called a second concussion or whatever it is, second impact concussion. Anyway, I was scared that I was going to have a brain bleed, but did not break one bone. They tell me the Lord is not watching over me. I mean, generally at 77, you break everything. And it fell on my hip, had bruises all over my hip, big knot on my head, looked like I was beat with an axe, on my nose. My daughter has a huge lip now, so she'll never need Botox or whatever that is they put in their lips. She wanted bigger lips anyway. I was like, look, you gotta calm down now, because after it was all over with, she was hysterical and said, my lip is huge. And I was like, isn't that what you always wanted? And she's like, you're right. Looks terrible right now because there's 33 stitches in it, but her lip is huge, but unfortunately it knocked out some teeth loose in the back of her mouth too. And she's young, so she's going to get that taken care of. Well, for me, I've got on a sweater that I ordered myself to make myself feel young again. And this must be for young people because I love it. But you can't get your housework done with this. I have to take my thumbs out to, like I just made a meatloaf set aside. Oh, I got a meatloaf cooking for dinner. You can't clean the toilets and everything with your hands like this, but it feels pretty if you put your fake fingernails on. So today we're going to put on, so far I do have the inner. I did my eyebrows because I've been making my eyebrows huge lately because they're twigs. And I'm pale as a ghost, as you can see. And I only put on brown. And I've used, this is the ColourPop brown pencil for a change. It's the brown pencil. And I decided, oh, Hugo, boy, stinks. I made this ridiculous line up like this, straight up. This is on the outside. And then went right across my crease on both sides. Same here. Up. So my way I have to go up and down. Up and over. See? And we're going to blend all that out. But I have not, it looks like I have eyeliner on, but that's what it always looks like. Even if you're dead tired, you don't want to wear anything, just some mascara, and this looks like eyeliner because it's on the inner rim. And for some reason, it's not on the outer rim, it's on the inner. But it does so, it makes it look so good that you can really just get off with that. Well, today I'm going to wear, I have not tried this makeup in ages myself. I've shown you, I love, it's one of my favorites, the Bare Minerals that I found at TJ Maxx. I love the Bare Minerals, but this is the Bare Mineral Pro. It's more like a serum. I usually use the Bare Minerals. They had the both. They're both only $7.99. The Bare Minerals Original Foundation. I think we really look better on us older women, and I'm older, so I mean, oh, there's a grace of God that we get much older than this. But I'm going to mix this. It's so pale. You know, I hate to look pale. Let's try it on our face. See, it's runny. I'm going to mix a little bit of that with the Rimmel that I literally love. It makes you look, you can wear it by itself. Except it just has, am I running yet? Running down my wrinkles. Let's mix some of that dark in there with it. Let's use that Real Techniques brush. It looks very much like Nikki the Rose. And also another new brush that came out. This is very similar. It has stuff for powder on one side. It has the little point on it. I have to grab that little piece right there. Actually, that did blend in good, didn't it? Look. When I get down to my wrinkles, what's left from the nearer, as I'm telling you, I never had anything on my face until I got that nearer. That's definitely part of my skincare, so I'm going to show you my skincare because I never had a skincare routine. You didn't have time for a skincare routine when your husband has all 4 stages of cancer and your home is in foreclosure. All the stuff we went through before. No. But I started, YouTube I have friends now. I don't have any friends here in the rural area. You have to go outside and scream for help. Well, actually, they still wouldn't hear you screaming. The neighbors are so far away. I'm not in a neighborhood. So, I have you all. Stinky Hugo. Why he's been so stinky lately? This brush, I know she blends a lot. Really, truthfully, if you blend a lot, and another thing, if you add water to your brush, say you put some makeup on, it's really, and you're like, oh no, I have to go somewhere, it looks really crummy. Spray your brush. I mean, you can spray your face too, but wet your brush just like we used to do the sponges, and then pat when you get around the wrinkles. See, because I'm around my mouth wrinkles. And then I'm going to make up my eyes. I have to put lipstick on it. I don't, you just lose so much color when you get older. I love these earrings. I showed them the other day. They are so beautiful. They are, this pearl here, they're so elegant. They look great when your hair is up or in a ponytail or anything. Pearls are always elegant. I swear things of back in my time are coming so much back into style now. I want to do some lipstick first because I look washed out without lipstick. I am so grateful to Jesus. Both of my children came out fine. And Dawn's just got a big lip, which is exactly what she wanted anyway, but she has a heck of a concussion. She also, so she's in bed. She just started a new job. They're going to do the same thing. Except that's my eyeliner. I was like, that's awful dark brown. Duh. I'm old. This is an NYX expresso. It's brown. Well, wasn't that dark brown? Way over. Mixed up with a little burgundy, see? The points. And then join the 2 points together. And make a little V here. I'm just going to make my lips look bigger and it won't show the lines bad. If your face isn't as long and gaunt as mine, you don't have to go. You can go straight across with this lip pencil, brown. I'm going to go in on the sides, but not these two sides. Don't go all the way into here. Not at my age. I know it looks ridiculous. And there is one thing I really would love to show you that I keep on my mind constantly, and I should have started off this way. It was I bought this Wonder Skin stuff, and it's the blue lipstick. And everybody, they're like, why would you buy that? But do you know what? It will make your lips stay pink all day long with no lipstick on. I'll put it on, just leave it on with me with purple lips for a while. Just while I do my eyes. See, it turns you purple. This you have to peel off or wash off. And I don't think I have any water in here. Huh. And it looks like trick or treat, but I swear this is what people who have the no makeup look, and you're like, they just have naturally rosy lips like a little child. When you're done peeling this off or wiping it off, your lips will stay that way all day long. That pinkish color. My goodness. I really look like a vampire. But it's worth it if you're not going to be in front of I have almost 5,000 subscribers. My tissue's locked in here in these drawers. You don't want 5,000 people to see you like this, but it's amazing the stuff you do to degrade yourself. If it helps another woman, what do I care? Or a man. Men are entitled to wear any kind of makeup they want to, I believe. Also, men movie stars have makeup on. Okay, so we're just playing along with the vampire here for a while. Now we're going to put on some eyeshadow, and this is the inexpensive e.l.f. that I swear is a ringer for this very, very expensive Natasha Denona. The e.l.f. Look at that. This, for some reason on Amazon, the last time I looked was $19.99 for e.l.f. My son stopped at Target and got it for like $5 or $6, I believe, at the most. So we're going to put that on today because it's very natural looking. We're going to use all colors. I'm going to start right here where we did. I'm really going to cover this thing good. e.l.f.'s not too bad. This one isn't too bad about. ColourPop's kind of shitty. I mean, it sheds quite a bit. And then I have another e.l.f. I'm going to put over top of it here. That's a shiny one. And it does shed. We're going to do the same thing. Straight up and down. Right over that. Straight up and down. Let's go in with the next darkest color. Straight up and down beside it. A little high there, but it's okay. We'll blend it. Look, I'm going anywhere. We're going to always fix our mistakes. That little thing that Kathy A showed that erases mistakes you get from the dollar store is fantastic. It really does. Just a little pen thing. Wherever you've made a mistake on your eyeshadow or anything. Now I'm going to take these two pale colors, the white and this color, and put all through here. If you get too white there, it brings it forward too much. It really looks unnatural. And now we're going to blend them all together. We could use the same brush, but fortunately, I have greediness here, and I have another brush. If you don't have another brush, you can use that brush, but I mean, I've never had the nice things that I have now, thanks to my children. Even when I was a makeup artist, I only had the stuff for, I didn't have much for myself. I had everything, they give it to you. They give you $250 worth of each makeup, so I had Estee Lauder and Montclair. We got to get this purple stuff off soon. Look how natural that came out. Just keep blending. Blend them all together. Let's go way out here for the eyes. Because the eyes are the windows of the soul. Did I go underneath? Such a problem with a little bit of white matter on my, like, I can't remember anything. I ask my son all the time, do you remember if I took my blood pressure medicine this morning? He's, oh no, you have to write it down, Mom. Let's go underneath with a little something. We'll use this shade right here because we have that brown pencil, that ColourPop brown pencil on the inner line there. So I'm just going to go underneath. Is it too dark? Not really. Now this is the one I was telling you about. This is the e.l.f. This is another new one too. Fine as Fleck Glitter Eyeshadow in White Hot. And it's supposed to look very similar to Urban Decay. Yeah, Urban Decay, Urban Cowboy. Yeah. Oh, good heavens, I hope I have water. I sure hope so. I'll put the little dot right there. Just a little dab will do you. Or we could use that NYX. Oh, weren't those NYX eyeliners were just, I love them. It took 3 days to scrub those off. They stayed on so good. You put it really low up against your inner eyelash line. The black line. Oh my gosh. And the silver one were just beautiful. Remember, I showed them in my last video. I don't think I have them right out here at the moment. Let's see if I have some water. We'll use a Morphe spray here and see if it's time to get this off. Some of my lips are turning red. That's how they'll stay. all day long. But that piece of tissue got caught. And it would have looked better than that if I hadn't put the brown lip pencil on. Next one I'll do it without the brown lip pencil, but it looks like I have no lipstick on. You need to swear that I had naturally pinkish lips. Especially when I get the tissue off. Well, we're going to line them now. Still, even though we don't need to now. Because that Wonder Skin stuff is really, I really, really like it. I'm very sparing with it because I had to buy it. I'm going to do a little bit more brown because the reason I'm using brown is we're going to kind of brush over it and blend it with either our finger or a brush. And I'm going to put a little my mahogany. You know what color? I stole that color off Jean once. So I admit it. I was like, oh my gosh, her lip liner. I wish I had lips. I wish I looked like her. But her lip liner, she always uses this. And I thought, it's got to be good. She always uses it. Look how gorgeous she is. And this is our Audrey Hepburn lipstick. The 415 Pink in the Afternoon. But you really don't need it with the other underneath, because when this wears off, that Wonder Skin will still be there until tonight. It's like that NYX liner. You can't get it off, and it stays. I mean, it looks so natural. People be like, yeah, naturally pink lips, like you're still young. This is the Pink in the Afternoon over top of it. Then we'll use this side right here for a little teeny bit of bronzer, because I've been looking like a zombie lately. I love those earrings. I'll wear my hair up if I go a new place. Always, always a little bronzer on your eyes too. Just to blend in your whole face. So, I like the look of the made-up eye. I mean, I'm not doing it so theatrical that it looks weird, but I like the look of a made-up eye. I can't stand it when people say you get older, you can't wear this, and you, oh yes, you can. We're still human beings. We're just older human beings. It's going to happen by the grace of God if we do get older. We just have to get, let's put this Gwen Stefani. This time I'll mention the name. I mean, getting older is a gift from God, but I got to admit, I swear, if I had the money, and it could help my children out and had leftover money, I really would I'd have a panic attack so bad I'd probably have a stroke, but I really would get face. I can understand, because older people, especially women, let's face it, I watch so many movies, and the older man gets the younger woman, and the older woman gets nobody, not even the older man. And it's true in real life. And we're going to use this e.l.f. We used a lot of e.l.f. today. The monochromatic multi-stick. I guess we'll use the same brush. I knew what I did with it. There it is. We'll use the little point part of it. This is the Real Techniques brush, and this thing was only like $3.95 or $6.95 at the most. It's very similar to the BK Beauty ones that just came out that I'm sure I didn't look at the price. I wish I could afford them. And it's very similar to those too. I mean, in shape. And Real Techniques makes some nice brushes. I mean, for years, every one of their brushes you could use for anything. See, it didn't add a whole lot of color. But that's okay, because we're going to go over it with my Christian Dior, if I can find it. I've saved all these things for years. I might as well wear them around the house. What the heck, I'm old now. I'm going to come in here a little bit because my face is so gaunt. I know I always go up high, but as gaunt as my face is, it's sunken in. I want to add some attention right to here. So we'll put a little bit of highlighter because this comes with the highlighter. See, use your finger even. Put a little drop of that highlighter right there too, where that elf hot white flash was. Because the other day I used this, and it's a dupe. Well, very similar to the Urban Decay. It's not exact dupe. Space Cowboy, and I had glitters everywhere, all over my face. I hate it when something does that afterwards. When you go outside, there's glitters down here. But the elf, the matte, the first one I used didn't do that. I think we're done. Topped it off with the elf, with the Gwen Stefani. Because I keep saying Genevieve. Who the heck is Genevieve? I don't know where I got that from. Was it an old time band or something that I remembered? God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much. You all pray for us so much that my family has been blessed. And I hope all your family is blessed and your children. And please stay tuned for Saturday. I'm going to do my facial. Wash my face and show you my facial routine, what I wash my face with. I am not like the young people. I'm older and I'm tired and I don't have a whole lot of time and I don't get PR. So I use what I've got. Like Aquaphor. That's a great thing. People moisturizers. Oh my goodness. Tattoo artists use that to keep you from getting an infection. I usually put that on at night too. But I'm going to show you my whole facial routine. And most of my wrinkles that are gone are thanks to the Nira. 95% of them are thanks to the Nira. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to put up a skincare routine. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you.